Welcome into the John M. Huntsman Center for the Boys 5A State Championship game between a pair of region rivals, the Bountiful Redhawks and the Olympus Titans. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Could not be more happy to be joined by Alta head coach Travis Orm. Coach, you know both of these two teams. Third matchup this year. What are you expecting in this state championship game?
A dogfight. Bountiful, they're going to slow it down a little bit. They're going to play tough. They're going to grind it out. I think that's the only way they can keep it close, to be honest. They're
going to have to do that. Look, you talk about this Olympus team. Gavin Lowe, probably the best player in the state. I mean, even just right there, you know how good he is.
He's a winner.
I'm not saying he's the best ever, but have you seen a player like him before?
Well, there's been a lot of great players that have come through Utah, but one that kind of comes to mind would be TJ Haas. Just the way that he impacts winning. You know, people look at him, they're like, oh, he scores a ton of points. That's not what makes him great.
He does a lot more.
Dude, he is so good.
I feel like, you know, his relentlessness defensively, for those who haven't seen him, it's next level. I mean, you just don't see players hustle like that on both ends like he does. For Bountiful, this is an offense that has been Lincoln Smith. He's done a lot for them this year. They got great support with Crane and Howe and others. What makes this Bountiful offense so good, Coach?
Just they're so connected to each other. A majority of these kids, Brett's coached them since they were in 4th grade. They all know how each other think, how they cut, where they're going to be, and they're so unselfish.
That was Davey.
Look at that.
Yeah, Davey Howe got that bucket. Meanwhile, Adam Bywater, he's got a pair of buckets here early. He doesn't get talked about a lot because Gavin Lowe really, you know, is the headliner. But Adam Bywater, man, he is their second leader in points in scoring this year, and he's a beast inside.
Oh yeah, he's tough. Didn't he miss? I know right before we played him, he was at the All-American football game, right?
Correct. And then it took him a week or two to kind of get back in basketball shape, and he's just continued to sail.
Just a great kid, too. You know, after games, you go through the line shaking his hand, just so respectful, and it's cool to see kids like that having success.
Here's the Low, works back to Bywater, inside to Clark. You talk about connectiveness. That one just missed, the rebound to Smith.
Smith is so tough.
He's one of those players that feels like he gets stronger as the game goes on.
Yes, 100%. We, in our 2 matchups against them during the season, he was 14 for 18 from 2, 3 for 10 from 3. So we play him up here, and it's like, hey, we can't let him just get easy 2s.
Well, that's a great job with the off-ball screen to free up Crane.
And then he comes into the game, and he's 5 for 6 from 3.
Oh, gee.
And it's like, oh, man. And our whole emphasis was him, averaging 17 a game. We said if we can keep him under his average, we got a chance to win. He had 17 at halftime.
Wow.
So.
Well, that's been kind of what he's done in this tournament, too. Although yesterday it was I think he had 14 in the 4th. Bywater, nice screen to get him rolling to the bucket, but a little strong. Here's Smith. Oh, that 3 was online. Just off the back of the rim. You feel like tempo is going to be important for either of these two teams today, Coach?
Yeah, for sure. I think Olympus, they're going to do what they do, right? And I was listening to the broadcast last night. They play a little bit slower this year than they have in the past. But Olympus is Olympus, right? You know, like, it doesn't matter. What a pass.
Oh, man. Holy cow. Kane Jackson with a little something there to Bywater.
Kane's a great player.
He is. Got an early reputation for his long ball, but he's got a lot of versatility in his game. As we just saw.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, look how they switched defensively, Olympus. You know, at times you're like, are they doing that on purpose? Are they communicating it? But they're just,
Well, that's what you want if you're an Olympus fan. He did not hit that transition pull-up yesterday, but you hit it early here, and it's like, that's not a good sign for the red and white.
No. If he gets going early, you're in trouble.
He was held to a rare, 14 yesterday, I think, to everyone's shock, as Willis will take this 3. Hey, Sake!
That's a good sign for Bountiful.
Yes. you have a magic number? I mean, Olympus, they can still put up points. They're really efficient offensively. Is there a certain number Bountiful has to get to tonight to have a shot?
The hard thing is you don't want to try to outscore them. You know what I mean? Like, Bountiful's got to control the pace a little bit, run their stuff, get good looks. But I think the higher the score, the more it favors Olympus.
Okay.
And Bountiful can score.
Yeah, they can. But I think we even saw it yesterday against PG, right? It was more like, hey, kind of control it, kind of maximize your opportunities.
Yeah. This is what they're really good at, right? They're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock, still get a good look.
Olympus able to get the clear. Low. Step back. That's a nice closeout there by Hewlett. Clark. Fancy spin move for Oliver.
Tough finish.
Yeah. Good start here in this state championship game. Two good student sections here for these respective schools. They'll go right back to Lincoln.
That's so good.
I've been surprised Bountiful's been able to drive as effectively as they have here in the first quarter, Coach.
They're so good at those cuts, right? If you're not in help position, you're not pinching the gaps, if you don't jump to ball, they're going to get a lot of layups.
High screen for Lowe. He'll pull the three, and that one tapped over to Lazarus. Caden Jackson with space. That three is long. Bountiful pushing ahead. Kick to the corner for Lincoln Smith. He'll burn you.
He is so good.
You go for the steal and you just leave that play open.
But you saw right there, he could have taken a contested layup.
Yeah.
Instead, he makes one extra pass. Right? They're such a good team. They love sharing the ball, love playing together.
I'm going to ask you this question because I was talking to someone earlier. Well, actually, we were talking. I think it was you and me. I don't know. I talked to a lot of people today, Coach. And it said, you know, the tricky thing about this one is it's the third matchup for Olympus, right?
Yeah.
How real is that? Because I feel like in every sport we say, well, you played this many times in the regular season, you play once more, then it makes it hard, right? Like, how hard is it having to play them for a third time? What is it that makes that more challenging than playing them a second time?
The hardest thing is you know each other so well, right? So your scouting reports, it's hard to put in new plays, you know, going into this game. Obviously, you're going to make some adjustments there, but you know out-of-bounds plays, you know side OBs, you know, all right, on this type of shot, they're going to get into their press, right? You know all those little things, so you're not surprised by stuff. Now it's just coming down to executing, right? And offensively, the defense is going to know what you're doing, right? You still got to execute, run your stuff, and your first look may not be there, but it's the second and third, right? So making those extra passes, that's what makes it tough. And then I think, you know, just mentally, there's that cliche that, hey, it's the third time, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Some people buy into that, you know, and if you're thinking that going into the game, you already have an advantage, you know, in that sense of, we're going to go in, we're going to compete, and we're not going to let it happen a third time.
I would imagine that this Olympus team, because they've been to this stage so frequently and had to go through a Highland or an Alta or, you know, Woodscar, whoever the region opponent is, because it's always been the deepest region in 5A. I imagine that's probably not an issue for them, but if you look for Bountiful, maybe that's something you can leverage. Another look here at this pass by Caden Jackson.
It's just good basketball. It's a high IQ.
Really impressive.
Yeah, and that's the thing with our region, you know you're going to face a team a third time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Olympus played Highland 3 times last year, 3 times again this year. Crazy thing, Highland wins that game yesterday, they would have played Viewmont, Woods Cross, Olympus, and Bountiful for the state tournament. 4 teams from our region. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's not fun.
Well, as a commentator, it'd be great. I'd have no problem with that, Coach, because those are great games.
Yes, that's good basketball. But as a coach and players, you're like,
yeah, that's fair. But I do think, I mean, as the year went on, we knew how good Region 6 was. We'll talk about it later in the stream. But Bountiful, this catch and shoot for Crane is short. And Bywater able to gather. Olympus not a team that's going to worry too much about deficits. Low, working to his right. Back to Bywater, wrap around for Clark. Great ball movement to free up Oliver right at the rim.
Such a good athlete.
And I think you just see the unselfish play of the team, right? Like, yeah, Gavin could go for 40, but that's not his intention. Like, he's happy to share the ball, distribute it, get the other guys going.
Yeah, that's what makes him special.
Yep.
And then at the end of the night, you're going to look up and he's going to have 30 plus.
Exactly. Smith trying to break this down, gets to the rim too strong. Gavin will have a look from half court. That's hard off the window, and that will do it. But a good start for the Redhawks. They lead the Titans 14-13 after the first quarter in the 5A state championship game. Getting ready to start our second quarter, 14-13, Bountiful leading Olympus. Coach Travis Orton with us here today. Coach, your take on that first quarter for these two teams?
Good start for Bountiful. I'm a little surprised by the score. I thought it'd be a little bit lower. I think Bountiful wants to slow it down a little bit more, but they'll take it. You know, 14-13. Anytime you can win a quarter, it's a big deal. You
feel like, I mean, I feel like Bountiful's been able to get the looks that they want to get in this game. If you're Olympus, anything you try to do to defend different leagues, I feel like some of their drives, I've been surprised that they're kind of quick step. They've been able to free up some driving lanes.
Yeah, I think those switches and cuts, you know, they got jumped the ball a little bit better. Got lucky there.
That was a three by Moore. Getting off the front of the rim there. They have freed up a couple corner looks there. His low place here to Lazarus. Left it short, got his own miss. Tracked down by Jackson.
That's one thing that makes Olympus so good is they're not going to hit the panic button. Right? They're going to trust what they do. Defensively, they're going to communicate. You know, Coach Barnes is going to talk to him, hey, we got to do better with this.
That three off the window there by Olympus. Lincoln Smith, little spin cycle, plays this out. Corner three, that one hit. Boy, if Cole Hewitt's going to be hitting threes, that's a great sign for Bountiful.
That is a great sign, especially this early in the game.
Yes.
He's the X factor, in my opinion. He does so much for this team.
You know, Coach Margetts was on for the Bountiful semi. He said the same thing.
He just controls the pace of the game for him. He's a heady player. Oh.
Man, you have an opportunity to get it clear. Turned it over, and you let Gavin Lowe step into one. Another triple there for the state's leading scorer.
That's one of those where every possession matters.
Yes.
You know, Bountiful has a chance to get that stop, maybe get out in transition.
And you see Lowe there defensively. He's a pest, man. I would love him if he played for my team. I'd be so irritated if I had to go against him.
He's one of those, you know, you're yelling at the ref the whole game.
Yeah.
That's a foul. And then you get up here and you're like, no, it's not a foul.
He's just a really good ball player.
Yeah. But you're begging for calls because if you can get him out of the game, it
But he never fouls. He never fouls. Crane trying to use some reach there. A nice rebound there by Clark.
And you think, you know, Gavin's going to get tired at some point, but he doesn't.
Yeah, after the game's over. Even if it's like triple OT, he just never runs out of energy. There's a hard close there by Howe. He'll pick up his first.
I just want to know what connection he has to get all the Kobe's.
Gavin?
I tried to get those Kobe's on the drop, and I didn't get them.
Well, maybe you got to go drop 40 in the state quarterfinal, Coach.
Oh, it's not happening.
If they win, I'll ask them that in the post game. I'll text it to you.
That.
Yeah, I'll get a contact for you.
Yes, any connection I would love.
Gavin around the screen, hanging. That shot is short. Offensive board again.
I love the no call. There's been one foul in this whole game.
Isn't it awesome?
I love it. Let them play.
Yep. This Olympus team, they actually rebound offensively very well.
Really well. They're huge.
Yeah. As there's another one. The putback here by Adam Bywater. He's got 8.
Adam, that's what you try to teach all your guys. No matter who's shooting the ball, anticipate a miss and go get it, right? He was boxing out on the offensive glass right there, anticipating that miss.
This foul on Davey Howe, that's his second. How big is that for this Bountiful team that Howe's got 2?
Who was that on?
I thought they called it on Davey Howe, but Crane came off, so now I'm second-guessing my ability to count fingers. Inside, that's Howe.
Dang, wow. They're so good at executing those OB unders.
Oh, man, I mean, Margetts was raving about that yesterday against PG. They had so many freed-up looks.
I think Brett does such a good job teaching his guys anticipation. Right, a lot of times you're running out of bounds play and they wait for the kid. Big shot.
Oliver Clark getting in on the three-point fun. He's got 7 tonight for Olympus.
Right, a lot of times that the guy passing it in, they want the guy to get open to throw it instead of just throwing him open.
How about this? Oliver Clark has a better three-point percentage than Gavin Lowe by 1/1000th of a point.
On the season?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's according to Olympus statistician Jared Larson. Thanks for his help. Gave us a whole bunch of stats before the game for the Titans. Is this corner 3 hit by Davey Howe for the Redhawks?
Davey's hitting that shot. He is so hard to guard.
I feel like some early threes here for Bountiful have been really, really good. Keep them locked and loaded early. 3-on-2 here. Smith in transition. Extra pass. Willis. Oof. He hit one earlier, and that one didn't miss by much. Smith.
That one, a 3-on-2, you'd almost want to see Willis attack in. Yeah.
But I like this right here, right? Like, have an opportunity to maybe get a quick second. Nope, we're going to pull it out. We're going to be deliberate.
Yep. They'll get under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Run a good double flares.
Got to move quickly. Shot clock down to 3. Howe's going to have to take the long 2 off the back of the rim. Gavin Lowe saw a little bit of space hanging and is fouled. And this will be on Howe. We'll get that foul count here for sure.
Foul by number 1, Davey Howe. His second personal and the second.
That was his second. My apologies.
That's tough.
Let's look at our bracket, shall we?
Yeah.
As we talk about this 5A state tournament. Now, Coach, I've gotten a lot of people asking me. In case you missed it, look at that top left. What is that? What is that number next to Alton? 17/1? I can't tell you how many people were shocked when they heard that you upset Timpview. Give us your read on that second round upset that some call maybe the best, the biggest in the last 20 years.
Man, that was a special night. That's one as a coach. I'll remember that night the rest of my life. You know, the guys competing, getting after it. You know, we play Timpview. They'll probably beat us 9 out of 10 times. And to play on their home court in the state tournament, going into the game, coaches, we were talking like, man, if this game was at the U, because once you get up to the U, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, oh, this one was at the U. I feel like that could be our one shot, you know. And we went down there, and just before the game, you know, we're warming up, we're doing our thing. I talked to to Brad, the Timbu coach, and we walk out of the gym, going to the locker room, and all the coaches, I don't know what, but literally we walk out, and all of us were like, hey, we're winning this. We are going to win this game. I know it. And just the feel in the gym, the energy, seeing our guys, and, you know, they went out there and they did it.
What was your pregame speech? Don't tell me you don't remember. I know you remember because you've got that filed away when you need one now. What was your pregame?
I just talked to him about believing. I think that was the biggest thing going into that game. Like, you have to believe, right? And statistically, on paper, we're not going to win, right? But if you believe, that gives us the first step. And then let's go out there and make whatever happen.
We're going to talk about that one more because I just, it's still one you look back and just stunned.
It was awesome. And to be honest, like, Dean, such a phenomenal player. Yep. Will, I mean, the whole group.
Palmer,
right?
and
yeah,
Ford,
Palmer's so tough.
I mean, so many guys.
But 4 years of Dean in high school, I've had to coach against him all 4 years in the state tournament.
They were in your region for a while too, right?
Let's see.
Weren't they?
No, when he got there.
Oh, Crane hitting that three.
He is such a great shooter. He gets his shot off so quick.
Tell you, Bountiful, I love what they're doing here early. Able to free up some threes. They're also working it around, getting inside. They have good balance tonight.
And I know this is obvious, but you got to make open shots, and that's what they're doing.
Which is not always easy to do here.
No. I mean, look at Highland yesterday.
Yeah, I feel so bad for them.
Oh.
18% from the floor. Awful. That pass tough. Gavin Lowe trying to track that down. Will have to go into the backcourt. It was deflected.
Great effort.
4 on the shot clock. Lowe will pull the 3 short. Right to Lincoln Smith.
That's where Lincoln is so good.
Oh. Denied by Lazarus on the trail. Over to Lincoln. Back of the rim, but he gets fouled. How about the follow here by Bountiful?
That's Lowe's second personal and second team foul.
It's just effort.
Yep. And that was Crane who was hustling down the floor. He handed that one off. But Wyatt Crane was a young man who kept his foot on the gas pedal. As Smith now with 8.
And you love to see that as the coach. You know, because a lot of times we're out in transition. You're worried about Olympus getting back out in transition, coming the opposite way. So sometimes those guys stop at half court.
Lincoln Smith now with 9. That's his first points in this second quarter, which is another great sign for Bountiful, right? You've got a 4-point lead, and you're not having to rely on Lincoln Smith to do too much heavy lifting here in the early going.
I love Lincoln's game, just how he plays.
I told Coach Hewlett I've loved seeing his development from more of a role guy to now a leader and a scorer and a general really on the floor for his team. Jackson gives this over.
Look how crowded the lanes are.
Yeah. Caden's 3 was short. Offensive board.
Oh, that's going to.
Lazarus will try.
Yep. Oh.
Nope. Gavin Lowe with the board. That has to just drive you crazy.
Yeah, you're forcing them into tough ones. Good move.
Hard off the window. And a foul going to be called here on Bywater. Boy, Olympus got, what, 4 looks on that possession?
I mean, you'll take that if you're Olympus.
Definitely, but if you're Bountiful, like, get the ball,
yes.
Right? Which is easier said than done against this length of the Titans.
It is. Well, like I was saying, they do such a good job of attacking box outs on the offensive glass. You know, they don't wait. It's not like, hey, let's see if it goes in and then we'll try to rebound it there. You look at Adam, he's boxing the guy out when the shot goes up. I love that. That's just buying in.
It's one of the things Coach Barnes does a great job at is getting his whole team to buy into their role, whatever it may be.
Oh, yeah.
Smith kicks out. 3 on the way from Moore, rattled out.
You'll live with that. That's a great look.
Yep. Inside a minute here in this first half. Jackson. Where do you go here, Coach?
Gavin's out. I would go to the flat ball screen.
Got it over to
Wow.
Luka Milas with the three.
I think he's a great example of buying in to your role. I remember JV last year, he killed us in the JV game. And then you look at him this year, right? Maybe not as many opportunities as he was hoping and thinking he would be having, but state championship game, senior, big time three.
He does not get a lot of minutes.
No.
I mean, he gets about 10 a game, and I lied earlier. He's actually shooting .389 from long range. He's the best three-point percentage shooter on the team. Now doesn't have as many takes, but hey,
how many has he taken?
54, 21 to 54 on the year.
It's his job.
Willis puts it up at the horn. It's long. Boy, we got ourselves a ball game here in this Region 6 rematch. A little different here. State championship on the line. Bountiful leading Olympus 27-26 at the half. You're watching it live on KSL Sports. Welcome back. Just a few minutes away from the start of our second half. Dane Stewart, Coach Travis Orrin about Alta High School. Coach, before we talk about first half, want to take a moment. We talked about your win over Timpview, but saw a really cool moment from your program on social media. We want to take just a moment here and just have a look. Let's look here on the screen. So you can read the signs here. You had a little mini student section this year.
Cool.
Came out to all your games, even went to the road where no one gave you a shot. You pull off the upset of the decades. And then what happened that next day? They're out playing a game, and there's your varsity players.
So cool. That just says a lot about the kids that we have in our program and what it means to them.
Coach, we were talking, you said you love being at Alta. You're like, it's such a special place. Everyone says that, but, I mean, you see that. That's amazing.
It is. It gets me emotional.
I can tell.
It's really cool. I've had a lot of people text about that, and there's a guy in my ward that went to Alta, and he forwarded the message on to me. He's like, I don't know if you've seen this, but he's like, this is what makes me proud to be a Hawk. You know, and that's what we're trying to build. That's like making the alumni proud, making the community proud, getting them involved. You know, hopefully every one of those little dudes wants to grow up and put that jersey on and represent our school and our community. You know, that's what it's all about to all of us. You know, and I'm just proud of our seniors that kind of organized the whole thing and got everybody to go, but even the underclassmen, you know, the freshmen showed up. Moms are dropping them off at Jordan High School, and I love that stuff.
You know what, though, Coach? That's the culture you created.
Oh.
Like, that's phenomenal. And look, those boys deserve all the credit in the world.
Yeah.
But you talk about creating a culture within a program. Like, that's the culture you want. That's the community you want.
Yeah.
Like, that comes from what you build and what you establish in your program. So thank you.
Oh.
You know, I was talking with someone today, and they're like, high school sports should be about building character. And you see stories like that, and it's like, we get it, right? And it's so awesome to see that in your program. So thank you, Coach. That's amazing.
Thank you. I've been blessed to have the guys that I've had. You know, obviously my assistant coaches that bring a ton of energy and excitement. And, man, yeah, I'm just lucky. I'm lucky to be where I'm at.
Well, we're lucky to have you here. Let's get back to this game. We've got a couple seconds left here in halftime. Coach, we were looking at halftime stats. Anything that jumped out to you in terms of that first half, things you saw, or even just looking at the stat sheet here?
Bountiful with 1 offensive rebound.
That's not great.
Not good, but the fact that they're winning, right? So obviously they're playing at their pace.
Sure.
They're slowing the game down.
And in fairness, it would be hard to offensive rebound against this team. It's not like they aren't doing their best, right?
Yep.
It's just the size of Olympus has made that a challenge.
Yep, for sure. But then Olympus on the flip side, what is it, 6 offensive rebounds?
Yep.
Right, so that's one thing I guarantee Brett addressed in the locker room. Hey, we got to get bodies on guys, box out,
How about only 4 free throws? Let's give the officials a round of
Yes.
applause, huh? We've let us
they're doing
play
a
up
great
and
job.
down. It's been a great crew today. They've been amazing. The three-point shot, you saw early. Gavin Lowe, 2 from 8 from the floor, 2 from 6 for 3. He hasn't hit a 2-point shot yet. That's crazy.
That is crazy. And that's exactly what Bountiful wants, right? When he gets downhill, plays in the lane. Oh.
Boy, he looked like Clark maybe went down awkwardly, but called for the traveling here. Looks like he's okay. Oh.
I actually like that, though. I like the no call because I thought the defensive player was in position. They tried to run the little lob play.
Little pressure here by Olympus. They did the same thing against Springville, changed that game.
And the funny thing is, they do it every year, right? So you prepare for it, you practice against it, then you get out there and you have a 6'9" guy guarding the ball. It's hard to practice that.
I'm sorry, Coach, I don't mean to laugh, but it just speaks to, you can look at film, you can come up with all these ideas, you get on the floor, it's like, oh, shoot, this is a little different. Low, his 3 won't go. And a rebound there by Bountiful. Foul called here on Clark. That'll be his first. How do you attack this press effectively?
I think the biggest thing, you got to get rid of the ball before you get trapped, right? And then what I would try to do is go away from Gavin, and then you have to read Gavin, right? So don't let him get in the trap. Let him kind of play that center fielder, and you just got to read him. If he goes middle, you got to, oh, tough shot.
Yeah, that was a very tough shot with the length of Lazarus defending. Jackson will pull. Jumper good for Caden.
That's where Olympus is so good. Force you into a tough shot, long rebound.
Go right back. Smith here running downhill to the bucket.
Great
Works
pass.
over to Howe. Davey had himself a great first half. Had 7 points in that half. Now he's got 9 to lead all scorers for Bountiful.
Davey is so good. People don't realize how good he is.
Yeah. Well, I think the length too, right?
He killed us just getting to the free throw line.
Clark on the drive. No call on the attempt.
Wow.
We said they've let him play.
I thought that one should have been a foul.
Crane all the way to the rim. Coach, you said these first 4 minutes are where we'll really find out a lot about these two teams. And Bountiful looking the exact same they did in the first half.
Great read.
Clark, there you go. Double figures now for Oliver.
That's just Gavin.
Well, that's a quick 5 seconds.
That's just Gavin being a great player. You know, comes off the ball screen. You got to show on him. You got to take the roll. He just makes the good skip pass.
They work right back to Low off the inbound. Defended by Howe. Works inside. Bywater, extra dribble there, wouldn't go. Low is fouled here on the putback, and he'll head to the free throw line. Howe called for his 3rd personal. Do you leave him on here, Coach, or do you have to bring him off?
Oh, you got to take him off. I think so. He's still got 5.5 minutes in the 3rd.
They'll bring Bentley Moore in.
But you can't leave him out too long.
No. Makes them both. Is that the play that helps Gavin kind of find his rhythm? Comes up with a steal. Had it knocked away, but fouled on the play again. Another look at this one. This pressure, Coach, it's doing its job.
I'm actually surprised Olympus didn't start the game with pressure. You know, because that's just what they do.
Low, or excuse me, Lazarus had a little space, and Clark, this is going to be called on Bountiful.
Yeah. That's the right call.
Yeah, Clark went up in the air, and you're trying to box out, but you can't do that when the player's in the air, undercut him.
Yeah. Got to box out before the ball is in the air.
And we got a timeout going to be taken.
That's a good timeout.
It is 13 foul on Bountiful. Olympus up by 2. It feels like maybe a little momentum building here in the building, Coach.
Olympus is so good at making adjustments at halftime.
So, I mean, obviously we've seen that pressure's led to a couple of turnovers.
Yep.
You know, Bountiful, they had their moments in that first half where they used some of their speed to try to get behind the defense, get to the rim. But it feels like it has sped them up, even in these just this 2.5, 3 minutes of this second half.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over against their press. That's where it kills you, right? You're throwing it, Gavin steals it, he goes down, gets fouled, right? He takes one dribble, right? You got to make them defend. You know, even if you go down and shoot a quicker shot on the offensive side because of their press, at least you get to sprint back and play defense, right? But when they're playing 3-on-3, it's hard to win.
So we've seen kind of, run to the corner and then try to feed the middle. Any other ideas of how you can effectively try to get the ball up the floor here?
I think you got to get it back to the guy that's passing it in, your inbounder.
Okay.
So if you watch, well, I guess
They're
Bountiful
not
doesn't have the
inbounding
ball,
here.
right?
Yeah, my bad. That's a bad question, Coach.
Oh, no, you're good.
I wasn't paying attention, so that's on me.
No, I think you got Gavin in the middle, and he's just going to read it. He's either going to take away the middle or he's going to take away the inbounder. So you got to get it in, read him. Wherever he goes, you got to go opposite. But a lot of times you see, we'll see on the next possession probably, the inbounder, when he passes it in, a lot of times they just step in. Right? Against the Olympus, you got to come to the ball.
That one thrown away. Wow. Nice job by Hewlett because he kind of picked low up quickly. But an unforced error there will give it back to the Redhawks.
See, watch here. There's 8 guys in the backcourt. So see how far. There you go. Now, get it. Oh, see those.
Deflected by Jackson.
Those are the turnovers you cannot have because now Gavin's playing in space and doing what he loves to do.
Low.
Wow.
No call there. Moore on the run. He'll leave for Smith. That rimmed out. Clark with a rebound. Good look for Lincoln Smith.
It's a big possession defensively.
Here's Bywater. 7 on the shot clock. They'll give to Low. Watch the pull up here. Tap up won't go. Clark is fouled. The length of Olympus on the inside is really the difference right now.
Number 31, Lincoln Smith of Bountiful. His first personal, the 4th team of the 3rd quarter. Shooting 2 shots.
Getting too many looks on the offensive end per possession.
That's tough, but I love watching Cole, number 11. He's getting after his teammates, you know, yelling at them, we got to box out. That's your box out, holding guys accountable.
It's the 4th team foul on Bountiful as well. So Olympus will be shooting free throws the rest of this 3rd quarter.
Maybe we gave too much credit to the officials in the first half. No, that's a great crew down there.
I think they've done a great job.
They have.
And the fouls that they've called here have been hard.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like bodies to the floor hard. And in fairness, Bountiful hasn't had a lot of offensive possessions to have fouls be called.
For sure. See, but now they're kind of out of a rhythm. They're just.
That's a quicker 3. Smith now for 3.
Kind of pressing.
And this is exactly what happened against Springville, Coach. I don't know if you watched that game,
Yeah,
but it was methodical in the first half, kind of rushed and long in the second half, and it didn't work out.
Yeah. I know you got to trust what's got you here, right? For Bountiful.
Yep.
How many slips have we seen in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter?
Hold here on the inbound on Bywater.
They haven't done any of their Iverson sets, their Flair sets.
Looking back door, that's great. Everyone's eyes went with Lincoln Smith, and Saki Willis just went right to the paint.
That's a great play.
Bywater looking for Lazarus. He's got space, he'll take the three, short.
So you'll live with that.
And they're gonna take a timeout.
Oh, out of bounds.
No, I think
Oh,
Cole
timeout.
got it. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I think he knew he didn't have a lot of options there to save that possession. He took it. 3:14 left here, 30-second timeout here. So we'll stay here. Want to remind you, commentary is brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 2.75% annual percentage yield on your account balance and a 1% cash back on eligible purchases. Tap responsibly. Visit tabbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. Also want to recognize Waddup's Insurance Agency. While we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental properties, cars, or recreational vehicles, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the local insurance pro you can count on. Call or text us at 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program.
About supporting athletics and producing nutrient-rich dairy products.
You think Olympus stays in this pressure the rest of the game, Coach?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they will.
And the challenging thing is you have length on the ball,
Yeah,
length in the front court, and athleticism in the back court. It's like, well, good luck.
Yeah, you can't practice to prepare for that.
But they broke it well there.
Yeah, that
But
was
very
great.
quick, right? No holding the ball, no
Yeah.
waiting for traps.
Oh, good slip again.
Yeah, Willis got pushed out a little bit. How about that by
See,
Wyatt
now,
Crane?
the first 4 minutes of this half, they weren't doing that.
No.
Now the last 3 possessions they have, including the OB under.
What a job by Coach Hewlett and this team to get settled back down, right?
See, I think this game favors Bountiful, the low scoring.
Low on the step back. Hewlett came out. Another offensive rebound. Jackson.
Kills you.
And another second chance point there off of an offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Trying to work baseline, reverse, wouldn't go. To the play here in our third. Moore staying right with Gavin. Clark. No go on that three. Is Crane trying to split it and do have a foul. Boy, that would have been a Davian Lazarus lay-in.
Did you see Cole Hewlett there?
No.
He is, look at this replay watch. He runs up and we didn't see it all the way. His teammate's feet are in the air. He's worried that he's going to put him down on the kid, so he grabbed his legs and pulled him.
Oh.
Like he's just a smart kid. You know, like he understands like the heat of the moment right there. Something crazy could happen. Feet are tangled up.
Here's Willis.
Bountiful fans wanted a foul on that.
Sake.
Oh,
That three was long, and he'll stay here. Whoa.
No.
I thought he said it was staying here.
Yeah.
Apparently not. I actually thought that did go off of Bountiful. I thought they had the late touch. But,
Yeah, I thought so too.
but I've had a problem reading officials today, Coach. My eyes, they're not great anymore.
He pointed to Bountiful.
Okay, thank you.
And
I'll rely on that then.
Yeah, I didn't see the other ref go in there and overturn it, so maybe he yelled Olympus but pointed the wrong way.
Low. Working out with Lazarus. Shot clock down to 11. Boy, Clark just gets that out to prevent the travel. Jackson's three. Loose ball. Oh, what a play there by Moore. Back to Lincoln.
Great cut.
Oh, man.
What's hard, too, is people don't realize Bountiful's fronting the post. So when those shots go up, you're already out of position to rebound.
With length on the interior, right? Like,
but you got to pick your poison, right?
Yep.
You don't front the post. They're probably going to get some easy inside-out threes.
10 on the shot clock.
Little flat ball screen. Caden.
Right to the rim. It's been a 11-8. That's not right. I messed up. 13-8. That sounds better. Third quarter here for the Titans. Smith can get a look. We will head to the fourth quarter. The Titans back on top. 38-35. Olympus leading Bountiful in the 5A state championship. Welcome back here. Coach, you know, Olympus, this is becoming an annual tradition. Bountiful, I mean, it's been a while since they played a state championship game. What is that like? You've been a coach on the sideline in an environment, this big stage. How unique of a feeling is that? What is it like?
Oh, it's special. It's so cool to get up here just for the boys, you know, for them to have that experience. And the cool thing about being the first game is the first boys game, right? You have the other team and their fans starting to fill in now. So, you know, a lot of people here. It's just cool. It's really cool.
Alta always has great community support when they get here, much like Olympus. Smith somehow gets that shot away and scores. Good start for Bountiful to reel back to within 2.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have the student section that we have. But I think that's a testament to our guys and who they are, right? The type of student athletes that they are. They're involved in our school. Kobe Goodfellow is our student body president.
Man, what a year he had, huh?
Oh, yeah.
His role changed as that year went on. He did a great job as Olympus turns it over on the interior. Howe back on the floor.
Great
what a
cut.
pass. Back to even. And back to what Bountiful was doing earlier, Coach.
Trust what's got you here.
Forced a turnover. Good ball movement. Great movement without the ball as well. We've seen great cuts.
I think that's the hardest thing is kids get here.
Oh, man.
That's a big-time shot.
Yes, it is.
Right, kids get up here, get to this stage. Sometimes they think, oh, I got to do this, I got to do this. Just do what got you here.
Yep.
Good cut.
How?
See, that's...
What a feel. It wouldn't go down.
He shot that with his right hand.
But I loved once he knew he had enough space to get the shot off. Quick trigger with it.
I wish he would have shot a few shots right-handed against us. See how they're fronting the post down there?
Yep. Wow. They say right on the basketball. And now a foul going to be called here on Jackson. Coach Barnes not too pleased.
Yeah, not happy. That was a foul on Caden. You have to call that one.
Agreed. I think it's the bang, the quick of, we don't get that one, then we get that one, right?
For sure. Gavin's so good at, Gavin's so good at anticipating those dribbles. He'll try to shoot across and steal it. And you always try to remind the official before it happens, like, hey, he's going to create contact on this. I promise you got to call it. And then they never do.
I was going to say, do they? No.
Not very often. But honestly, like, that's not a foul. Like, he anticipates the dribble so well.
Smith.
Good cut. Uh-oh, double.
Amongst the trees. Hewlett. No. Got themselves in trouble. Didn't quite know how to get out of that. A tough shot there for Cole.
That's a big possession right here.
Gavin.
Ooh.
You don't see a lot of those from Gavin Lowe.
No.
I'll ask you, you've had great shooters come to this building. How different is it of a shooting gym?
That's a good question. I think the hardest thing for, like, just being a coach down there and watching the guys play, the signs that you have down by the hoops, right? The Wilson sign right there. When it turns white like that, it's a lot more bright. Oh.
You know, that's interesting. I've never really thought about that, but up here, like, you see it coming through the glass, and it's...
Yeah, and then see how it just got darker?
Yeah.
So depending on what sign is going through that, right, that's one thing that stood out to me right off the bat. I was like, oh, man, it can get kind of bright. If you're shooting from the left wing over here and it flips to that Wilson white sign, puts off a different brightness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I don't know, as a coach, you hope and pray your guys can shoot even with their eyes closed.
Well, you have 35 seconds. Why don't you just wait for a dark logo to come up, Coach? We're trying to push it so much.
Yeah, that's next level coaching, right? Wait for that sign and then call your play.
That's right. Yeah.
I love it.
All right, you got 8 seconds to execute before it turns white. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's something assistant coaches could track a little bit better. You know, they know when the sign's going to come. Hey, we're on the Chick-fil-A sign right now.
Whatever you do, don't blame me, okay?
This
is not my idea. You have a look at, against the very signs Coach is talking about. And it does have a bright reflection. I was down recording something earlier, and it went white. And I was like, oh, man, I'm going blind here.
So you watch dark, right? And then when it gets to that Wilson one or the UHSAA one, wouldn't that be a coaching strategy? Track the signs that are coming through.
That's next level analytics, right? Would be really crafty is to go and kind of help get the right sponsorship logos.
There you
right?
go.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny to hear people talk about the tunnel. You know,
I talk about it all the time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And does it impact shooting? You know, I've heard the wind. Gosh, great play.
Wow, off the inbound, Wyatt Crane with the corner three, and we're tied back up.
Great OB under. See, they set the back screen there for Lincoln that time instead of having him run to the corner for the three. Just a wrinkle to the exact same play. Great look.
Nice switch there. Hewlett defending the ball. Jackson, 17-footer is fouled. Kane Jackson now to the free throw line.
Kane Jackson's a gamer.
Yeah, he is. And he's had a battle through injuries. Yeah. I mean, he's had a tough high school career, and he's been great his whole time at Olympus.
He has.
So do you not believe in the tunnel?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, I've never shot a basketball on this court. But, you know, there's that talk about the tunnel. So you try to remind your guys, you know, like, hey, it's a 10-foot hoop, right? It's the same distance to the three, to the free throw. Just go out there, do what you do. You try not to let them think about all these other distractions that could be. Good hands.
I talk about it all the time. We'll get back to that later. That one just lost to Gavin Lowe. And Moore just a little too aggressive there. Picks up the foul.
Oh, that's only the second foul.
Yeah.
Number 33, Bentley Moore of Buffalo. Bentley's first personal foul.
This is a huge possession right here for both teams. Right, Olympus scores on this one. Up 4 or 5, under 4 minutes.
Low underneath, hands
Great
off to
pass.
Oliver. Too strong, got his own miss. That one's good. There's just nothing they can do.
Good switch.
Here's Smith, 15 on the shot clock. He'll drive, help coming over, too late, but long. And Olympus with the rebound. Low.
That's where Clark's length.
Offensive foul on Gavin Lowe. Guess who took it?
Tough. I'm telling you, he does everything.
Cole Hewitt standing in against Gavin Lowe to draw that charge. Not applicable on that one. Do you like the restricted area in high school? Do you wish it was there?
Yeah, I actually do. I don't think we'll ever get there,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think it helps the officials. It helps the kids.
Dang,
Dang,
Jackson
that's
with the steal. No kick ball. We'll keep going. Up to Willis.
Oh.
Blocked at the rim by Jackson.
Good job, Caden. Great effort.
There's a lot of reaching
is that
right
not a
now.
foul?
Wow, and there it is.
There you go.
Almost gave him a piggyback ride.
Man,
How about this denial by Caden Jackson? Look at that. What a close.
that's a winning play.
The third team foul. Out of bounds, Olympus.
Right, as a coach, you can see those things, and you're like, that's what makes them great.
You want to know how to get varsity minutes? Make plays like that.
Yes,
Run like that. Hustle like that.
100%. And he turned it over on this end,
Yep.
right? But that's one thing we always try to.
It's going to stay here.
Good effort.
Hewitt thought there should have been a foul there as they were both trying to get that loose ball.
I thought he just kind of missed the ball right here. Watch. Just kind of misplayed it.
I think what he's saying is that hip check
Oh, yeah, after.
maybe forces him to not be able to possess it. Approaching the 2-minute mark.
Think of Caden. That might be the play of the game.
It might be.
He turns it over, sprints down, blocks a potential layup,
Yep.
and
And
Olympus
now you
is
can
up
drain
4.
this a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
And you know, Gavin Lowe, this is when he thrives.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Shot clock down to 5. Gavin Lowe's
Gosh.
open, and it was short.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit that.
Everyone in the building thought he was going to hit that. Smith with patience. He'll try the 3.
What a gutsy shot.
And a timeout taken by Bountiful. Wow.
What a gutsy shot.
You got Lazarus coming back. Couldn't quite get there in time, and Smith drills it. What a sequence there, huh?
That was sweet. That was so cool. That's one of those, you know, as a coach, you kind of hold your breath like, oh, and then it goes in, and then you're happy. But if he misses that shot,
You're like, go get the 2.
you're like, oh, man, come on.
It's now a 1-point game, 1:35 to go. Bountiful with 3 fouls, Olympus with 2. Only 2 timeouts left for Bountiful. Olympus with all 5 timeouts. That feels very Olympus, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's Matt.
It is.
You know, he just didn't panic at any moment. He didn't switch up how they're guarding guys defensively
Yep.
in the half court. Obviously, they applied the press. but they're used to that.
Yep.
Right, so it's not like never hits the panic button. Trust what he does. Trust what his guys do. We've practiced this all year. Just go do it.
So impressed with the effort from Bountiful today.
Oh, yeah. So awesome.
You always think your state championship games are going to be close. You always want them to be close.
Yeah.
You never know if they are. And, boy, especially after losing twice to Olympus this year, and both of those by double figures, they've played fantastic here today.
They have. And you know what, Olympus, they've played really good too.
Yeah.
You know, they've seen what advantages they have, offensive rebounding.
Good ball movement to
pass.
Lazarus. That's his first bucket of the game.
Is it really?
Yeah. According to my numbers.
Wow.
Inside the final minute of regulation.
But what a pass by Adam.
Howe is fouled by Jackson.
Foul on number 2, Aiden Jackson of Olympus. Jackson's
Dang, that,
the third team foul.
I thought Olympus played that perfect
Shooting 2 shots.
until the foul, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, you kept the ball out of Lincoln's hands.
2 free throws here for Davey Howe. And this Bountiful team, they've got a lot of a senior experience on it. Howe and Crane, Hewlett, obviously Lincoln Smith.
Yeah. I think they have 10 seniors
They've got a lot.
on the roster.
Back of the rim.
You just need a stop.
You play this out, or
Yeah.
do you give a quick foul here? You've got
No.
one to give.
No, you got to play it out. Can't foul because you're under 35
Yeah,
now.
no, you can't.
You got to play it out.
And a timeout here going to be taken by Coach Barnes. He'll only have 4 remaining.
That's it.
This is the right call. You got 15 seconds on
Yes.
the shot clock, 29 in the game. Any points here is huge for Olympus.
And with Bountiful only having 2 timeouts, possession arrow Olympus.
Where do you go if you're the Titans? You put this in Lowe's hands?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'd run that flat ball screen with him and Caden, and then you'll see they'll pin down for a corner 3 out of it as he gets going downhill, and he'll make the right play. He'll either score it or kick it out for a 3, inside out 3. You'll live with that as Olympus, right? You'll take that shot.
If you're Bountiful, how are you designing your defense here?
On the flat ball screen, I would kind of bracket it, right? Because Caden's going to slip out or he's going to pop out for a 3. So you bracket it whatever way Gavin goes, switch right. But I also think you almost got to force him left in this situation, right? I mean, this is gutsy. They're double teaming him.
Trying to deny
You get
him
that
as much
ball
as
in,
they can.
and Caden runs back in. Oh, good. Yeah, keep it out of his hands.
Moore is defending Gavin Lowe. Can't free
Don't
up.
foul. Don't foul.
7 on the shot clock.
They just said, hey, Mr. Basketball, go do what you do.
Gavin is fouled here by Hewlett.
No, with 2 seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
Shot clock turned off.
Now you got a foul.
Another look here, Coach. He got those hands.
Yeah.
You got your hands out. You hate that call, but 2 hands on the body. Like,
That's a foul. That's a foul. Right, and the coaching staff is arguing we're not getting that call on this end.
it's exactly the argument.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, though, that's a foul. You have to call that.
Another look, one more time. Just watch Hewlett as he picks this up.
But watch how good Gavin is at just attacking that.
Yeah.
He knows.
And it's a situation that it's like, man, you want them to be able to play that out. But, I mean, you hear officials all the time, 2 hands on the body is going to get called every time, every time. And it's hard. You're picking up the best player in the state. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, everybody's at a disadvantage.
Yep. So Olympus ball, they've got another shot here to get it in Gavin's hands.
You got to foul immediately.
You look at Gavin Lowe, their best free throw percentage shooter, over 80% on the year. Lazarus, 75%.
I mean, ideally, if you can foul before the ball even gets inbounded, right? You're holding the guy.
They'll go to Davian. There's the foul. Gave it quickly. 16 seconds left. He'll head to the line here and shoot a pair. Do you like getting rid of one-on-one?
Yes. Yeah, I love the 5 fouls, 2 shots. Obviously, it makes it harder for, you know, those comebacks.
Yeah. Lazarus with the first.
All right, that's playing on this stage last year. You know, for him, just stepping up there and making free throws, no big deal.
Made them both.
Good
Timeout.
That's big time.
That's huge. We talk about, you know, seniors on this Olympus roster. They got a lot of them, too. A lot of them. Obviously, Lowe, Jackson, Lazarus, Clark, Bywater. They're all seniors.
You know, we were talking about this going through region. You look at the guards that we have in our region.
It's crazy.
And how many are seniors and what they've done in their high school career.
Yep.
You know, you got Highland has Isaiah.
Yep. Dash.
Yeah, Dash. Zach. Gavin. Caden. There's more. I know there's more. Why can't I think of them? Jordan at Highland. Right, I know he only played a year and a half, but I mean, so's Bodie for Highland. Just so many skilled guards that have been a big part of high school basketball for years. You know, and the fact that they're all graduating now.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, Region 6 is going to look very different next year. You guys got to find some new players.
Yeah.
So, got to go the length of the floor here. Each team with 2 timeouts left.
Man.
Smith.
Olympus is going to foul, though.
But not yet. There it is. They've got, well, that was their last to give. All right. Do you have to shoot a 3 here?
Yeah. Who just took a timeout?
I think Bountiful did. Yeah. All right, so if you're Coach Hewlett, what are you designing here?
You got to drop a quick 3, catch and shoot 3. Because the problem is, as soon as they score, you got to take your next timeout. Right, and then they're out of timeouts.
Yep. Yeah, clock doesn't stop after a made bucket.
No.
And you got 5 to inbound, so that's your point, right? You score, you got to take it, stop that clock.
Yep, you got to preserve as much time as you can. That's kind of a tough timeout, in my opinion, with only having 2.
But you also know this is.
Yeah, you got to run.
You have to score here.
Yeah.
And ideally a 3.
Yes.
Interesting. They got Sake Willis all the way in the backcourt. Just to pull some of the length out.
You got Wyatt passing it in.
Olympus isn't biting.
What are they going to run? Wow.
Into the corner, lost out. It's Olympus basketball.
You got to get a 5-second count. That's your only hope.
Yep. Low.
Oh, man.
Not intentional by any means, but a little bit of conversation after that foul is that's what made the Bountiful bench none too pleased.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's what makes Gavin so great, right? He has that fire in him. I remember we played him in the summer after his sophomore year at the Rocky Mountain Showcase, and came down to the very end in a summer game, and he's yelling at us, and you know, it's a summer game, but that's what makes him great, is he just has that fire. He's such a competitor. Then after the game, he came up and apologized, and you know, but I love that. Oh,
had a lane violation or a foul. Who's it on? On Bountiful. They call a foul. So that free throw counted, and now Lazarus will head to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, that's it.
I know this stuff doesn't really matter, but while I got the chance, I want to say it. If student sections could get away from the goodbye senior chant.
Oh, you don't like that?
You know, towards the end of the game,
yeah,
and they're like, goodbye seniors, like the opposing team, because they're going to lose. And
oh, gotcha.
you know, I love student sections. I love what they say. It's hard enough as a senior.
Because I've heard that for like the home team, right? Like goodbye so-and-so.
I got you. Look at Gavin.
Man, the Olympus Titans, they do it again. 53-46.
Good for them. I mean, when you look at it, like, they deserve it, right? They're the best team. They've proven it all year.
Region champs in the toughest region. Had the target on their back all year. Best player in the state. And yet, they took everyone's best punch. You think about that Springville game, they were down double digits at the half. Came back to win it by double digits. They're in a dogfight here. It's the last 2.5 minutes of the game. When they finally pull away, the experience of this senior roster, being here before, being in tight games, playing against the best, and Olympus does it once again with Coach Matt Barnes.
Matt does such a great job.
Phenomenal. Just the best, too.
Yeah, just a great human.
Yep.
Great role model.
Doesn't matter if you play for him or you're just a kid in the school. He lets you know you're loved, cared about.
Coach.
As we're going to go down on the floor now with Coach Matt Barnes of the Olympus Titans.
Right up there, okay?
We gotta do a picture. We gotta do a picture with play.
Coach, 3 in a row. Is it just as sweet as the first one?
Oh, they're all special. I mean, you guys know it took me 19 years to win. And we finally won one and broke the ice, and it's been pouring great ever since. I'm just so happy, and what a good game. Give them a lot of credit. I mean, they never quit, and we made big free throws down the stretch, but they're all special. Look at the crowd. You know, Olympus brings people. Olympus cares. It's awesome.
Well, as long as you keep winning, they'll actually keep coming. But just talk about Gavin Lowe in his last game for you. Obviously moving on to the college game, but just what he's been able to do for your program over the last 4 years.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, for 4 years, he's been tremendous. He's taken a different role every time, and he's just, you know, just build his way. The last 2 years, he's been tremendous, taking over the leadership role. When he was a sophomore, he played with Jordy and Dutch, and this was terrific there. But it's just, it's unbelievable. We'll, you know, you watch, if we do everything through him, we'll miss him.
Congrats, Coach. Go ahead and celebrate with your team. Back to you, Dane.
Trevor, thank you so much. The Olympus Titans, your 5A state champions after the 53-46 victory over Bountiful. For everyone here, thank you so much for joining us. We have one more state championship game for you, the 6A final coming up. Come back here to KSL Sports, 8 o'clock for the 6A championship. For everyone here, we'll see you next time on KSL Sports. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Sorry, I was just enjoying the moment there.
No, you're awesome.
It's cool to watch the players in the student section, and you know, that's a special moment for those kids.
No
Not
doubt.
just the players, but the students too, right? They buy into it and have such an impact on the game, and that's really cool for them.
Awesome moment for the Titans. Gavin Lowe caps off his senior career, as does most of this Titan roster, with another state championship. We'll see you in another 20 minutes for the 6A state final. Don't go anywhere on KSL Sports.